Hey, what is shaking, homies? Today we got an awesome 3D printer up for an unboxing and review because this is a budget 3D printer that actually looks really sick. This is the JGMaker Magic. It's made by jgaurora. They've made several printers that I've checked out on this channel, and they've all been very high quality and really nice. This is just a little bit over $200. I think it retails for like $219 on Amazon.com. There'll be links down below where you can get it on all the different websites that are carrying it, but it looks really nice. So let's just do an unboxing. We'll see what the build consists of. We'll build it, we'll do all that good stuff, we'll print with it, and we'll see if it's worth your hard-earned $200. But let me start off by saying jgaurora, they make nice stuff. All very nice stuff. Everything's very good quality control normally, and just very good construction. Okay, so here, it does look like this is going to be a kit because I get right here, I get like tools and stuff. So first thing we get right here is we get the little USB cord to power it into the computer. Z-axis end stops labeled. Filament runout sensor. Alright, some belts. Wrenches, screws, all that good stuff. A print removal tool. Okay, really nice. A little tiny sample of PLA. Screws to hold the body in. More screws. The idle pulley. SD card and SD card reader. Okay, and let's get into all this stuff. Okay, so it's really nice how it's all encased in a foam here for the shipping. Oh, very nice the way that it's all laid out here. So directions are pretty simple. It's just like, well, quite a few steps actually, now that I fold it out. But nothing too crazy. Looks like it's labeled good. And there's probably also directions on the SD card. Okay, so here we got the spool holder, giant spool holder. We got the cords and everything. Here's the bed assembly. Hold on, let me set this down so I don't break anything. Okay, the hot end assembly's all already put together. Looks very nice. End stop already mounted on it and everything. Cooling fan looks nice. The cooling fan duct is actually injected molded plastic too. And it looks like it's angled very good at the nozzle. Okay, the pulley. The other side's pulley with the motor already assembled on. So this doesn't look like it's going to be too hard of an assembly. Does look like it'll be a little bit of a job, but nothing I can't handle. Okay, it looks like here we got, this is going to be our aluminum extrusions. So we're going to have to put the gantry assembly together, but it looks like the whole bed assembly is already put together and everything. And the electronics are all wired in already. So we don't got to do any of that type of stuff. Shouldn't be too long of a build. Probably be pretty simple. We also got our threaded rod right there. Okay. Let's get this out of here. Okay. Alright. So here's how that looks. Looks nice. What do we got here? Looks like this is just packaging shims. We got two motors. Our US power cord. More shims for packaging. And the other clip for the bed that fell off. Okay, so this doesn't look like it'll be too hard to put together. So we're going to time-lapse the build, and then we can get to printing with it. So here goes nothing. Alright guys, so I did the first test print that comes provided on the SD card. Is just this square and circle combination right here. So nothing fancy there, but it printed really nice actually. And if this is your first printer, there is settings already for Cura as well as programs like Cura and whatever. But I already know what I'm doing, so I'm just gonna make my own custom settings using Cura or Repertoire Host. But the construction of this machine is very nice. It took me 1 hour about to put it together, but I didn't have to tension adjust the bed. It's totally stable. So are both parts of the gantry. Everything's really nice. The belt was pre-tensioned, and everything is really nice. The construction's perfect. All the electronics are all tucked away, so you don't have to worry about anything like that. And really nice. So far so good. So now I'm going to load up my own custom G-codes. I'm going to go slice some stuff on my computer, and we'll get to printing. Alright guys, so we have printed out a couple things here. I printed 2 of these beer bears. So I printed one in 0.2 millimeter layer height and one in 0.1. And the 0.1, I must say, is absolutely outstanding. The 0.2 millimeter also looked good, but just the antlers and stuff looked a little rougher. And yeah, just the detail is amazing on this. You just, it's not like the way it actually looks like the hair and everything on the bear. Really cool. These benchies, I don't know why I printed out 2 of these. They're exactly the same. But I think these came out really good also. And this is just stock settings, like just loading up Cura, hit custom FDM printer, put 230 by 230 by 250, just all default settings, okay? Like no adjustments whatsoever. So if you're somebody that you're new to 3D printing, you're probably really gonna like this printer because with just the default settings in Cura, at least for me, it turned out perfect so far. Also too, another cool thing about this is it's got that magnetic bed that you can just bend and your print will pop right off. I don't want to send it flying, so I'm trying to do this kind of gently on camera. There we go. See? This little pumpkin guy, I think turned out really, really cool. I'll put the Thingiverse user for this on the screen if you want to get this. But yeah, it was a pretty simple print. I printed at 10% infill. No stringing, nothing. All these spikes came out so good. And I'm really, really impressed with this printer so far. It's quite quiet too. When it's actually moving, it's barely louder than it is right now. And yeah, overall, I'm pretty damn impressed with this thing. Alright guys, so after having this printer for 3 days, I can say I am extremely impressed with it. The print quality as well as the build quality, the ease of use, the ease it was to put together. This printer was really, really beyond all my expectations. It came with written directions as well as on the SD card and everything, and it came with all your slicing profiles, all your software, all your good stuff. So if you're new to 3D printing, this would be one I would really check out. Not just because of how good it prints and everything, but also because of the prices that this thing is at. At the $200 price range, you're really... I mean, say you're new to 3D printing, you want to get a 3D printer, you might not want to drop $500 because you don't know if you're going to stick with the hobby or whatever. Well, here, you could spend $200, get a really, really good quality printer, you know, fall in love with the hobby, and you still have a decent build volume. It's 230 by 230 by 250 millimeters. So you can print your pretty big stuff. Now, most of the time, the stuff you print isn't gigantic anyways, but it is pretty big. And also the fact that it has the flexible build plate. This is really cool. This is my first printer like this, and it's, you know, it's a cheap printer. So if you're in the USA and you want to order this on Amazon, it's, I believe, $225 on Amazon right now. I'll put the link down below. But if you don't mind ordering internationally, you can get it on GearBest, I think, for only 180 bucks. So, you know, it would take a little bit, maybe take 10 days to get here instead of, you know, 1-day shipping or 2-day shipping. But, you know, you can get it quite a bit cheaper. So I'll put all links down below, all different places you can pick it up. If you want to get it, that's totally up to you. But as far as $200 printers go, this is in the run for the best. I mean, it really stepped it up. Everything's really safe. If this is for a school or for your child, you don't have to worry about him getting electrocuted or anything. Everything's tucked away. As far as building it, you only have to build like part of the frame and stuff. You don't really have to put together any electronics. The most electronic stuff you do is just plugging it in. So really, really easy. Basically idiot proof. It's got the filament runout sensor. It's got basically all the bells and whistles of a more expensive printer on a $200 printer. So jgaurora, they did a great job here with the JGMaker magic, and yeah, I mean, it's got to get my big thumb of approval. I don't know what else to say. It really, really exceeded my expectations, and I've had a lot of fun with it. So thank you guys for watching. Please smash that like button, and I'll see you later.